Morning. So, here we are at the Lion's Gate. It's not going to be easy because we've got a power struggle going on inside. You've got to watch out for pride. You've got to watch out for ego. And that's not big-headedness, but it might be today, or perceived as such. It's your inner child having a tantrum. Because you've probably made a decision and don't know how to make it happen. So rather than plan and decide, things are going to bubble up inside, and then you'll end up snapping at people, arguing with people, walking out of situations through temper. I'm not saying that it will be the wrong thing to do, but it's the wrong way to do it. Trust me, I know. So just be careful, is what I'm saying. Because Astral DJ's giving me The Boxer by Simon & Garfunkel. I know this one. Somebody who's been fighting all their lives in a different way, obviously, because he's a boxer. And he's got scars, and he's punch drunk, and he's had enough. And we've all got scars, and we've all been through it, especially just recently. But don't think that you can't take any more. Don't go doing anything daft. Don't go. Oh, you'll get the gist anyway. I don't have to tell you. I'm not stupid. But yeah, it's a fine balance this week. I think a very fine balance. You aren't going to take kindly to people controlling you, and yet you may be controlling others without even realising it. So don't dictate to others. By all means, take back control of your life, but don't try to control others. Or emotionally blackmail, or anything else. Spirit will try and humble you this week if you get too full of yourself, put it that way. The line in The Boxer is, I'm leaving, in his anger and his pain. So watch out. Let's see. It is about courage, it is about backbone, it is about strength, control, power, karma. In the reverse, it's about weakness. It's about ego, pride, and not in a positive way. The heart, the back. The heart wants what the heart wants. And there it is in the first pile, massively important. So, oh, God damn it. So, Aquarius, number 17, massively important. Dimming your light to fit in. Having to face issues from the past. And love is behind you. You may get visited by spirit or in your dreams. It's very hard to meditate at the minute. They are. There is energy trying to block you. It's not socialising, it's retreating into your bubble, trying to avoid chaos. There's illness, perhaps bad temper, greed, the ego, power struggles, and pride. You need to have self-esteem, but not the negative side of pride. So the Leo energy, Capricorn energy, negative. Aries energy, positive, but only if you use it as a springboard, yeah, to move you forward, propel you forward with courage. Not if you force your way through. This is government officials, this is bosses, this is father figures, this is partners. It's new beginnings and success. But, as I've said many times, if you force your way through, trample over others, you will return to that place to face your karma later on. Might not be with the same people, but it will be faced. 4 or 31, massively important. So it could be the 31st of this month. Somebody's not walking away or hasn't yet because of their ego, because a different side of their ego. And maybe they're realising that got them nowhere. They're feeling stuck now. And a caged animal will retaliate. That's what I'm worried about. And we've got the shooting star, look. Lots of shooting stars on there. Not knowing which one to choose. There's only one there. Confusion, the full moon on the 12th. 18, torn between two people, two properties, two ways of thinking. Not knowing which way is right. 2 dogs baying at the moon. I was born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. And a bucket full of emotion with the Cancer there. A bond is broken. Again, the star. 2 people born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. This is revisiting some horrendous things, possibly from childhood. And being hurt, damaged, but coming home to who you truly are. And there's a warm welcome from Spirit for you there. No, you didn't plan this, but that doesn't mean that it's a negative thing. So what they want you to do is, if you can, before you go off half-cocked, plan. And then move fast. You've been distracted by a lot of things. Now you need to get back on path. It's not going to be easy. So we've got the 17 and 18 is definitely important then. It can be a door number, a birth, a passing, whatever. But it seems like a negative period, the 17th and 18th, that we've got to get through. The success will come on the 31st or the 4th. of September. It's standing in your truth. It's presenting yourself well. Don't go showing yourself up, is what somebody's mum is saying. Don't go showing yourself up. I know you've been through it, but it's time to look the world straight in the eye. Be honest with yourself and others. But don't make a drama of it. Yeah, you see, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. And it's going to cause a big stink. Unfinished business, one night stands, Sagittarius energy, having your head in the sand for too long. Act in haste, repent at leisure. So don't go off at half-cocked. The thing is, somebody's made a decision now. And it's like, yeah, well, this is what I want and this is what I'm doing. But if you do that, you may regret it. Yeah, you're reaping what you sow, or someone is. Dissatisfaction, ungratefulness is going to be a big thing this week. Not sure which option to take, very confused. Don't act, even if you think you know what you want. Don't act in haste. You must plan. If you haven't got a plan, you're going to end up in the same boat, or having to go back with your tail between your legs. There it is again, feeling stuck in a bond that isn't working. The family dynamics have changed. So, for once, they're saying, listen to me. 2029, the World Wide Web. Come home to who you truly are. Come out of the gates of hell, where you've been battling, and be saved. Look after yourself, like your mum would. Eat right, do right. Think positively, financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Don't put anything into your aura, your energy field, or into your body that's negative. And be careful what comes out of your mouth as well. There is problems within the home. It may be repairs, it may be siblings, it's family issues, and a cancellation possibly of a celebration. House move may fall through. There are all sorts of things. There's lack of success. You can't succeed if you're in this mindset of I want, I'll have. This is the way it's going to be, and not taking anybody else's considerations in. Don't go painting the living room pink, because when your husband comes home, he'll do his nut. Unless you've discussed it first. This is all I'm saying. There's a lot of confusion and feeling stuck. So make a decision out of the wrong energy. Yeah, there's lack of respect. Been banging your head against a brick wall for long enough. So you choose this week to just storm off. No, because then you'll be blamed. It's not, you don't need to take on that extra negative energy. There is ecstasy. Build a bridge, get over it. Be adult about things. If you have to leave, do so with dignity. It's about your happiness, your ecstasy. No more dwelling on the past. Financial success is very important, and there she is, the Leo. It's hair energy, Leo's gate. Let go of control. Again, we've got that car. I'm so adamant about this. Somebody is going to get in a car and they're not in a good mood. And if this could turn into some sort of complete disaster, especially if you're reversing. Speeding tickets, parking fines, and worse, mechanical problems. Ambulances, fire engines, the 7 or the 25, massively important, negative energy. The mother, the breast, the womb. Check yourself, girls. The ancestors are not happy. Yeah, because somebody's been pulling the wool over your eyes, or you are there. Criminal activity, justified suspicions, you're not paranoid. Siblings, hands, arms, shoulders, Gemini energy, and Elaine, there you go, the Gemini energy is negative. Not, I'm worried about the Geminis. The self-esteem, self-respect is really low. Maybe you've done something you know you shouldn't have done. Or you know you've done the right thing, but it's put you into a spiral of depression. It's lack of communication. It's deep diving into your psyche. Medical matters, maybe 1 or 28. But it's saying the half fire. So we're going from the 8, which is there, something you didn't plan for, but you've possibly wanted for a long time, is to give up, banging your head against a brick wall, and move on. When it happens, it'll be fast communication, but somebody wants to escape. It's as simple as that. Somebody wants to escape. They've had enough. But they've been putting it off and brushing things under the carpet. People pleasing. The 16 is negative energy. Arguments, accidents, losses within the home. Actual loss of home. Fires, water, electrics. Yeah. So something has to end. It's a betrayal or a passing. Grandfather, grandson. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But somebody's done here. Somebody's had enough. You can't do any more to them. So that makes a very dangerous person, because they are free. Once they're done, they're done. It's an end to pain, physical and emotional, and communications, thick and fast about it. Uranus, the upstart, rebellion, possibly against governments. The Manan. And there it is. The worm turns, the tower falls. It was going to be a shock. The public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives almost everything. The name Oscar or Wild or Kim could be important. A sudden bolt of surprise that causes chaos. There it is. So we're going to fear this chaos. Don't fear it, use it. Uranus is the great awakener. A lot of people are going to be waking up to what's really going on. According to myth, out of chaos emerged 2 expressions of deities, Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. And there he is, Father Sky. It's the higher octave of Mercury, which is in the negative though. The Gemini. Uranus arrives to break the rules and smash established structures, and it will happen fast. It's not only the planet of genius, but also intuition, which gives you sudden flashes. And just like lightning seeming out of nowhere, Uranus is the revolutionary planet. You've got to channel that and also think before acting. Opening up channels to the higher mind and bringing out necessary changes which can no longer be resisted. You've been banging your head against that brick wall for long enough. It's over. The great humanitarian Uranus is not really personal, and its viewpoint should be one of detachment and unemotional. It symbolises the one who doesn't really need a partner, but is a friend and soulmate to everyone. Those under the influence of Uranus are objective just enough to derive reliable insight into other people's motivations. I believe I've got Uranus under mine, so it's something like an 18-year period or 12-year period of people. Anybody born 1966, but I don't know where it starts and I don't know where it ends. These types tend to be brainy and cool, and such detachment is needed when everything is about to be turned upside down. There is a link to technological advances and how the future is going to look and be. There will be jolts and surprises in regards to your question. Uranus is the upstart planet, and there won't be a smooth ride here. You can anticipate matters to turn rather eccentric, if not shocking, and not in the way you expected. Don't look upon this manifested as wrong for you. Instead, go with it and see how your life becomes transformed, not in ways as you predicted, but better. Spirit knows best. You may feel excitable or nervous, yes, at present, especially when it comes to things you are currently focused on. It may seem as if everything is speeded up, even fast against your will, yes, but that doesn't mean it's wrong for you. It's not a good idea to resist it. The best approach is to entertain the possibility of what you are about to learn. You can anticipate this change to be a liberating force, freeing you, offering a new course or path. Uranus is the planet of technology. You will find yourself having to master new tools, a machine, a computer, or even a job involving the internet. When I say internet. Since Uranus is the planet of air, storms and lightning, anything having to do with flight, messages carried via the air, electrical energies will be a major part of it. Phones, television sets, computers, artificial intelligence and bionics will figure in. Your surroundings may start exhibiting electrical malfunctions. It's important to pay close attention to the wiring in your home or office. I think that's spirit messing with them. It is also important to point out the connection between Uranus and alternative forms of sexuality and gender identity. In fact, in Victorian England, homosexuals, transgender people were referred to as Uranians. Therefore, you might find yourself among people with alternative viewpoints, sexuality, and sometimes people of a different class or background. All in all, this card means your life is about to be changed in big ways rather than small ones. The Uranus card says go with it and see what happens. Rebellion, bucking against authority and turbulence, upset of the usual patterns, change, revolution, shocks, genius, technology and alternative lifestyles. Wow. The Hare, number 28. So we have to find the positivity, not the negativity in this situation. Don't panic when it happens. Think positively how it can benefit you. Don't think about what you might lose, because that will keep you stuck. See it as an adventure. The first of the month, the Hare, the 28th. There is much symbolism to the Celtic hare and the other wilds. The Celtic warrior, Oisin, hunted and wounded a hare in the leg. He gave chase and followed it underground, only to find it was a young woman bleeding from her injured leg. Hence the hair connection with other worlds and shape-shifting. One of the traits of the hair is its amazing ability to literally turn on a dime at great speed, and that's what you're going to have to do. When this shock comes, you are going to have to be able to think fast and act fast, but don't panic and revert back into your shell. Don't get stuck. Free yourself. It is prey to many things, but can evade capture extremely well. When the hair crosses your path, it is a symbol that you may need to change direction, and fast, especially if you're a little stuck in your ways, yes, and need to change your tactics. It can also mean that you are moving too fast, what did I say, and need to move faster is so as not to be caught. So you've got to get that balance, that fine balance right. Don't move too fast, but move just fast enough so that you're not caught. The hair, in many ways, is about movement and shifting fast. They are also synonymous with their ability to replicate, making them a symbol of fertility. This is what the hair moon or moon gazing hair is known for. So the 12th, again, the full moon. Is there something you are needing to grow? A project, your bank balance? Abundance can come in many forms. When you see the hair, you may well be in line for something coming your way in some shape or form. So watch for rabbits anywhere on pottery, anywhere. Or if you are needing help with direction, call on the hair to help guide you. Wow. It's going to be a doozy, isn't it? Patience. Everything can be accomplished at nature's pace. Origins, remember your roots, returning home to who you truly are. There. Who are you really? Who were you? Find yourself. Origins, remember your roots, remember where you came from, and be patient. Don't let somebody back you into a corner. Cancer energy, there it is, there. The number 8, can't make it up, the Lion's Gate. Cancer, Leo, and Neptune. Pisces energy. Victims, prisoners, poets, mystics, artists. 8th house. Scorpio. Oh, a lot of water energy. Snake that eats itself. Reproductive organs, transformations, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, interaction, shared resources, birth, deaths, regenerations, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance, other people's money, and metaphysics, which is spirit. Shared resources, reproductive organs. Cancer in, or Neptune in Cancer, sorry. We're which is going to bugger everything up. Neptune. It's going to make us very emotional. Yeah, there's no Cancer there, so it's unknown. They can't help you. What we do know is that Cancer is the emotions, the mother energy, negativity at the moment, problems with the vehicle. And Neptune is the prisoner. So you are torn between the two. What's it going to be? Pride comes before a fall. Too much emotion gets in the way. You have to find your balance and come home to who you truly are. Where do you belong? It's a hard one. I think we might need a goddess card for this one. It is a hard one. Yeah, it goes to the past. Am I gone? Spirit is trying to talk to you, but there are a lot of energies also trying to block them. The Celtic goddess, the Morrigan, rules psychological warfare. And we've seen a lot of that from governments, haven't we? But it's also in mind games in relationships. People playing with your mind, especially in relationships, but could be in career as well, just like the boxer is being used by the people that pimp him out, if you like, for fights. They don't really care about him. Fears, patterns of thought, self-defeating attitudes, ghosts, hauntings, tricks and deception, a lack of clarity, at war with oneself. You may have seen how a fighter can successfully psych out his opponent. Well done, Spirit, full circle. So the boxer can successfully psych out his opponent. When going into battle, correct mental attitude is what's important. If you are at war with yourself, you leave a gap in your defences which your enemy will spot and exploit. If you are fighting for something, you must commit yourself completely to the cause. If you have serious doubts, perhaps you need to redefine your goals. Sometimes the only way you can rid yourself of fear is to face your opponent with courage. Exactly right. It's exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you, Spirit. Full circle. I'm so glad I did that. So it's massively important. If you don't remember any other reads this week, remember this one. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.